Yeah, Mike Scott Chicago. We back here with Darryl again. He did pretty. People love his video, and he talking about the lifestyle. You said, he was attracted to a different lifestyle. Pimp players and hustlers. Tell us about the lifestyle you was attracted to. You say you went to New York City too.
Yeah, I was up in New York City, man, West Coast, East Coast. You know what I'm saying? I
Was
was
in California?
yeah, I was in
How
California.
long you stayed in California?
I stayed out there for a few years.
Yeah.
You know, San Diego, San Francisco, the Bay Area. You know, from Seattle. I played the whole map.
So you played the whole map. So you had a lot of skills, huh?
Yeah.
So you just the criminal thinking. How do you go from change? Because you said 60 Second and carry your Mac. Remember they had a Joe Louis Milk Company back in the day. That was 60 Second with South Park.
Yeah.
Benjamin Bannock. I went to school there. So you talked about a lifestyle.
Yeah, it all started from 63rd Street, man. You know, some of the boss pimps from all across the country used to come up on 63rd, 47th, 58th Street in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Riding kids on the back with their Cadillacs and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was attracted to that, the lifestyle. Old pimp told me, man, he said, always get you a hoe, man, get you a girl. You know what I'm saying? Because I was the type of nigga, I always had a young female with me. You know what I'm saying? So he used to always tell me, man, keep a hoe with you.
So you was addicted to fast lifestyle?
I love the fast life. You know what I'm saying? Fast money, fast hoes, fast food, fast cars.
Instant grits one night stand. That was my thing. Instant grits one night stand.
Everything came fast.
Came fast.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So how did you go from going? You've been in different countries too, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been in and out the country a lot. You know what I'm saying? Mostly over there. You know what I'm saying? My playground was Toronto, Canada, Montreal, Quebec. You know, Calgary.
You know Fluky Stokes?
Yeah, Fluky. I know Fluky. I was shorty. You know what I'm saying? Some of his guys. You know what I'm saying? Like Chip Grass, Poncho. You know, they was my role models when I was a youngster.
Now, what's your book gonna be called? Is it gonna be called X Pimp X? What's the name of the title of your book we're working on?
Well, it's gonna be mostly about players, pimp players and hustlers, man. But it's gonna be titled Canyon Red.
Canyon Red.
Because I started out as a pickpocket.
Let me watch your pocket now.
Yeah. I watched the movie once when I was a little boy. Hair in your pocket.
Man. I got a guy over here on the other side. You grew up in a gambler. I used to gamble with this guy.
Yeah, he was an old gangster. He was old shot caller. You know what I'm saying? I remember him. He's a legend in the streets.
Okay. So how long you stayed in New York City?
I stayed up in New York for about 4 or 5 years. You know what I'm saying? From the late 70s to the middle 80s.
So what made you how you changed your life right now? You're productive in society. Now you're ex hustler. You're not pimping. You're not running con games or 3 card molly games. How did you go from the criminal thinking to where you're at right now, working a job, and then you find out a little money goes a long way. You're not drinking a drug and using drugs and
you know what I'm saying, about being a player, a pimp player, a hustler, man. You know, a player always been a sucker for a jail cell and using drugs. And I always...
So you got trapped in, it's called trapped in the illusion lifestyle, like Houdini died because he had that mask. Exactly. Some masks you put on, you can't take off.
I had a drug habit that was out of control.
Oh, you had a drug habit too?
Yeah, I had a drug habit. So, and I didn't know how to put it under arrest. So I had to get some help.
So you don't know how to stay away, because nowadays, they use things to control your mind. If you don't control your mind, whether it's a drug, and did it start off with the marijuana? Because you remember back in marijuana, it's called in the box. Did it start with marijuana, the first drug?
Yeah, marijuana, you know what I'm saying, lean, syrup, what they call lean today. We was drinking syrup with Dawns, you know what I'm saying? Those were my jump off drugs until I got introduced to heroin. Blows.
Okay.
And
now, right now, the Sanctuary City got $1 billion on the west side. They got $1 billion heroin industry going on right now with this Sanctuary City. A lot of drugs are flowing in this state, and a lot of people are leaving Chicago because there's so much madness. And you think it's the drugs that's got people acting like the teenagers going downtown and like CTA train is like see, a monkey can't sell bananas, and now they got a disease going around, monkey disease going around. There's always something going around you.
Right, see, the drug game right now is kind of, you know what I'm saying, kind of whacked out because ain't no drugs in the streets right now, but you know what I'm saying.
And fentanyl's killing 100,000 pounds. And what about guns? What you got advice for trying to help these young people, with the gun? Because, wisdom is better than weapons of war. You got to think.
Yeah, with the gun thing, with the gun violence going on, man, it's a critical thing in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I feel if you don't pick them up, You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about putting them down. You know what I'm saying? And I would rather not kill a brother in the streets, man, for nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? For no petty change. You'd be lost in the system for life. You know what I'm saying? So I try to.
So we talking about Paul for the penitentiary. We got a guy sitting over here that used to carry 2 guns, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So did you carry guns on the streets?
Yeah, I had one in the car, one up under the hood,
Yeah.
and you know what I'm saying. I had one in the trunk. You know what I'm saying? You know, city of Chicago, man, south side of Chicago, man. You know what I'm saying? It's real critical, man.
Well, you know, they was protesting Chuck gun shop in the '60s because, see, like I was telling my buddy over here, you know, when you live in Eden Greens, you couldn't go to all get guns unless you know somebody. You know, if you didn't know nobody, you couldn't, like, when I worked at, I told you, 7th Central Bedford Park, they would throw bricks at blacks. You couldn't go to, when King got hit with a brick, there was a racist, you know, a lot of racism going on too nowadays.
Yeah, it's with the organizations, you know, back when I was coming up, you know what I'm saying? We was always at odds with each other, you know what I'm saying?
Now, you know, billionaires are gangbanging nowadays. You know that? You know that?
They gangbanging in corporate office.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
anytime they can flip it, they can legalize gambling, and gambling, you know, is addiction, you know, compulsion when you're doing something that you will. So they can legalize gambling, they can legalize marijuana, which is $1 billion been sold. And we trying to tell the young people, you know, see, people don't comply when they're high. That's why, you know, you got downtown, the young people smoking weed. And they put a lot of stuff in them weed. They act like, you know, you're talking about animalistic levels.
Yeah, you know, the weed game is, you know, they stepping on weed and everything, you know what I'm saying? It's critical right now, you know what I'm saying? It's killing up everybody, man. Now they smoking paper, man. K2, you know, it's in and out the jail systems, you know what I'm saying? You know, everybody, you know what I'm saying, is wanting to get high and being incarcerated. Incarcerated is somewhere where, you know, I feel that a brother should, you know, work on himself. You know what I'm saying? Find out who he are.
Read a book.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, get into himself, man. Find himself, you know, because it's a whole, you know what I'm saying, to get yourself together, man, and grow.
So the depopulation come from the mind.
Yeah, man.
If you don't read, you don't educate your mind, you're gonna be lost in space. Because you got it's like a chess game now. You got to read books. So this guy listens. So you learn a lot from listening. You learn from the cradle to the grave. So I'm glad to be with Darryl, because Darryl's not he opened up. He was like a magician, you know. And I was like a magician too. And now he's talking and stuff, talking to us. You know what I'm saying? Helping people that he come across. You know that he can. If he can change, anybody can change.
Yeah, you know, I feel good with myself today. You know, I was an international thief. You know what I'm saying? Pimp, player, hustler, gangster. You know what I'm saying? I was living the lie until I found out the truth about myself. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it taught me to be the man that I am today. I've been to the penitentiary, man, over 13 times. That's in the state of Illinois. I've been to the prison in Las Vegas, out the country, in and out of jails, bonds. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, you a miracle, man.
Yeah.
I
just thank God.
We gotta get your book together. We gotta get you a movie or book together.
Yeah, and you know, drugs played a big part in the lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? A lot of brothers using drugs. You know, and then, you know, when you get locked up, you find out that you got a habit, and then you can't arrest the habit by yourself. You need some help. You know, and that's where I'm at today. So I put down the game. I ain't playing the game no more. I'm through with the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I learned a lot about the game. I'm walking away with some respect. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want is a peace of mind and respect. You know, I see brothers now today in the streets, you know, that know me, you know what I'm saying? And I don't wave my hand high as the Pope. I might stop, shake a hand, and give a hug to some of the brothers, man, that's still struggling. You know, so
Mike Scott Chicago, we down here, one of the miracles of Chicago that turned his life around, been all around different countries, being caught up in the lifestyle. Now he's out here trying to help the community and you know, straighten these guys out to talk about change of criminal thinking too.
If I could do it, anybody can do it.
Yeah.
I came from the mud.
Mike Scott Chicago,
God bless.
Cool to be a square.
Yes, sir.